from West Covina, California, it's Foo Bar Sports with Josh and the Foo.
What's happening, peoples? This is Josh from Foo Bar Sports, and I got the Foo here. What's up, Foo?
What's up, Foo?
We're going to talk to you guys about some sports and what's happened in the past week. So, Foo, what you got for us?
Lots of things, man, but my favorite sport's the NBA.
Oh, the NBA, huh? What's been going on in the NBA, man?
Well, a little not sports related. I don't know if you guys heard Steph Curry apparently is getting a lot of backlash because he originally posted that he didn't believe in the moon landing.
What?
And now he took it back.
Is it like how Kyrie Irving doesn't believe the world is round? He believes the world is flat?
Yeah, he believes the world's flat. An NBA player on the Celtics thinks the world's fucking flat,
awesome.
dude.
You know, it'd be funnier. It'd be a lot funnier if it was if he was on the Globetrotters.
Oh, my God.
Am I mistaken or not? One of the LA Rams defensive linemen thinks dinosaurs never existed. And the government
sounds about right.
And the government made it up.
I think so. I think it's one of the Rams players. They had him on Hard Knocks. They showed him on Hard Knocks saying that no, dinosaurs.
And if he's not on the Rams now, he was when they aired Hard Knocks.
Yeah, when they aired Hard Knocks. I think it was like 2 years ago. Yeah, well, and then not only that, Jared Goff believes that the sun rises on the west and sets on the east.
When they drafted him.
Has he ever used the compass?
When they drafted him, credit to the reporters for being able to catch him at a stupid moment.
Right.
They're like, hey, does the sun rise in the west and set in the east? And he's like, yes.
Well, no, not only that.
They set him up then.
Well, no, not really, because then if in training camp, when they had the Hard Knocks that same season during his rookie year, they videotaped him. And then he was just like, the sun rises on the east, or rises on the west and sets on the east, right? Yeah. That's exactly how it happens.
Sounds about right.
And everyone's just like, no, dude, I think you think it's the other way around. And he's just like, nah, I'm pretty sure it rises on the west. Yes. Yes.
Way to go.
Football guys, man. But so that was it? They just said that. He said he was joking?
I was listening to ESPN, a couple of ESPN shows, Mason in Ireland, and the George Sedano show. They were kind of trashing Steph Curry, and Ramona Shelburne, too, who's a really good
prominent reporter.
Yeah, prominent reporter for NBA. She was kind of trashing him like, dude, you look stupid. Shut up. Just shut the hell up.
Just take the L, man.
Yeah, she was like, dude, this dude needs to shut up.
Take a seat.
Yeah, so... just try to protect his brand a little bit.
That's pretty funny, man.
Yeah, well, in other NBA news.
Well, wait. They NASA invited him.
Oh God.
Down to NASA headquarters to prove it. So get it. He says he doesn't believe in it, takes it back, and he gets a free trip to NASA, dude.
Hey, I don't believe in it either.
I don't believe in the moon landing. I believe it was fake.
Submit this audio file
and
to
the Earth,
NASA.
And the Earth is flat.
Also with the NBA, the Lakers, they lost today. Foo, I don't know if you know
today being Thursday as we record this.
Mm-hmm. And then Dirk Nowitzki actually made his season debut. Mm-hmm. I didn't realize he was out all year.
Was he injured with the back?
He was injured with a foot injury.
Oh, okay.
So his debut tonight makes it his 21st season, and he's only one of 5 guys to play on the same team for 21 years.
21 years.
Oh, crazy.
Damn.
He beat out Kobe because Kobe only played 20.
Yeah.
So he's one of the last 2 guys in the league that was drafted in 1999 in the 90s.
Mm-hmm. Dang.
Him and Vince Carter.
And the Mavericks don't have a bad young core. With Dennis Smith Jr. and Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic is actually pretty badass.
This other guy, Luka Doncic, who they compared to Nowitzki, he's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah,
he plays defense really well too, which is really weird, really odd.
Yeah, he played in the Euro League. For 2 or 3 years, and he's only 19.
Yeah, he's turning 20. He's turning 20.
He's turning 20 in 2019, Jeez. And he's just badass, dude. 6'7".
Yeah, 6'7", 6'8", or something.
Yeah.
Dude, when he played the Lakers, dude, he blocked LeBron's shot 3 times. Ooh. It was pretty good, and it was his mom right at the NBA draft. All the analysts were like, "Dude, his mom's so hot."
Yeah?
Yeah, he has.
Oh, yeah.
He has a hot mom?
Yeah, he has a MILF mom.
He has a MILF mom, man.
Dude, and it's funny too because all the broadcasters were talking about it too.
Nice.
Yeah, it was so funny.
Getting in on that joke. Well, there you go. I mean, he comes from good genes. I guess.
Slovenia.
Yeah. So he's a Slovenian professional basketball player. He's only 19. Was born February 28th, 1999. So he's going to turn 20 this upcoming February. 6'7". He played for Real Madrid in Spain, the Spanish club, in 2012. And then in 2016, he played in the EuroLeague, CSKA Moscow. And then he played a preseason game against the Thunder. So, yeah, this guy's been playing since...
He was like 15, 14.
Yeah, 15, 14 against
You can
pros.
you can join their professional leagues when you're 14.
Yeah,
Dang, crazy.
Yeah, and over in the EuroLeague. So yeah, this guy's been playing since he was 14. I mean, because they do the same
Against
thing.
men.
Yeah, because they do the same thing for soccer, for European football. Like they get the kids at like 10, 11. They put them in like what's called the U18 or the U15 team.
You groom them.
Yeah, and they groom them, and then they just transition them. It's like their own version of minor leagues, but pretty much these guys are immersed into the professional atmosphere.
Yeah.
At like 11. So this guy's pretty much was a pro before he officially became a pro in the NBA.
By the way, have you ever seen the wives of the European soccer players?
Oh.
They are 10s all across the board.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, here in the U.S., I mean, the best profession, at least athletically, would be in the NFL, and you got some stinkers in there, man.
Even the MLB.
Yeah, MLB
pulls
singers.
off better ones than the NFL.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
our boys are humbled, dude. They need to get on this program that these.
we settle for
Europeans-
less, dude.
Yeah,
We settle for-
What are you gonna?
Well,
But,
not only that, dude.
we're not even-
But yeah, but
the
yeah,
pay-
but
no,
yes.
but the paychecks in the EuroLeagues are much fatter than they are
They're
here.
massive.
Dude, they make.
Oh yeah, they
it's
make like 15 million a year.
No,
dude.
not 9-digit figures
Oh.
between Cristiano Ronaldo, Leo Messi, Neymar. There's like at least 10 players in the EuroLeagues that make close to 9-figure salaries, and these guys are just insane, man. Like, yeah, they got buttloads of money.
Okay, so they can afford the 10.
Yeah, they can
'cause-
afford the 10s, man. It
Meanwhile,
makes
in
a
like
lot of-
sport,
It probably doesn't. I'm sorry to interrupt. It probably doesn't hurt that they don't shit out a bunch of kids by the time they're like 25 either.
Yeah,
At least you don't hear about that over
you
there.
don't. I mean, yeah,
because they probably don't. At least not by and large.
no, yeah, but Luka Doncic, yeah, he's pretty good.
yeah,
For
there's
sure.
there's just been a general trend in the NBA. I think last year there's 30 teams in the NBA and 12 players in the first round are international players. So
Oh wow. Okay.
so
So
Yeah,
so the world is actually starting to contribute.
the world,
towards,
other countries are finally getting good caliber enough players to
You
play
know,
in their NBA.
not NBA, but basketball is huge in like Asia, China, and
Oh
all that.
yeah, in China, it's
Basketball besides soccer is the second biggest international sport.
Yeah, that's why
In the
it's
world.
essential that the NFL don't fuck up opportunities like playing in Mexico City again.
Well, you know
That
what?
wasn't
That was
necessarily- that was on
That was
Mexico.
on Mexico City, dude.
Yeah, but like, come on, like,
but you know what?
the NFL should have like been
But no,
keeping tabs on that too.
no, dude, it's not
Well,
their
it's a missed
stadium.
opportunity. It's a missed
For
opportunity
Mexico
for
City.
Mexico City because they overbooked.
for the world, if you're asking me.
Well, no, because they're still playing in London. The London games.
Listen,
are
man,
That's
still
all
those-
you got, man. They
Those
gotta,
damn
like, they gotta
Mexicans
branch
need to
that
get
out.
their
Hey,
shit
whoa,
together.
whoa, dial it back there, buddy. Jeez. No, it was the wow. The executives of the Estadio Azteca, they fucking overbooked their
They should
venue.
never have let Shakira play. Dude.
Yeah, dude. They had Shakira play a concert like the day before they were supposed to have the
Also,
the game.
the idiot groundskeeper decided to put a hybrid of turf and real grass. Why just not put just turf, dude? If you're gonna, what's the deal with the hybrid, dude?
I don't know, dude.
Well, to continue and
moving
finish
on.
off on NBA, the current standings right now, the Raptors are number one.
Have the best record in
They
the
have the
NBA.
best record in the NBA,
They
23-7.
smacked Golden State earlier this week without their best player.
Yeah,
They
without,
No
fucked.
way.
They fucked them up, dude.
Yeah,
the
the Raptors
Warriors
are pretty
do not
dope team.
look like they're the same team, dude.
yeah, I think the Warriors are gonna kind of limp into the playoffs, but I think ultimately once they're there, they're gonna.
They
fucking
can pull
just
it
run the
off.
floor.
They can still. It's just It's just an 82 game season.
But you know what? I can honestly see the Lakers against the Warriors in the conference championship.
The way the Lakers have been playing, yes.
They've been playing very much like one of the elite teams, and I'm very happy, especially Kyle Kuzma. He's been blowing up the last couple games. He actually finally had a 31-point game the other day. I mean, granted, Brandon Ingram isn't playing right now because he's hurt, but dude, he's starting to
It was the first time a Laker outscored LeBron this year.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Another Laker
Another
besides LeBron
is able to keep,
scorer.
and then even today, or as of recording, the last game they played against the Rockets, he scored 24 points today. LeBron to compare to LeBron's, I believe 28.
28, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, they're starting to develop, and you're starting to see the chemistry in all the guys. So it's looking good. Like,
And which begs the question, if I may, they've been playing better without Brandon Ingram. And he generally has not been playing well with LeBron.
yeah, because he controls the ball. He wants to control the ball too much.
So what? Time for a trade?
You know what? I don't want to give up on him right now because
I mean, he's only 21.
he's only 21, and this guy's he's a great offensive player, and we still got him for like 2 more years.
Yes.
We still got him for 2 more years. Just keep him. Just see if he could work out with LeBron, and then trade him next year. Keep him for this year. I don't want to trade him this year.
All right.
Yeah, because dude, LeBron's here for 4 more years too. So it's like he's got to gel or have more time. If he needs more time to gel with these young guys, then so be it.
Well, remember too, like as much benefit of the doubt you're giving for them to gel and build chemistry, like the Lakers are totally ready to bring in other guys too. So
Oh no, definitely.
that's
definitely.
why I don't think that should be a.
I only think I just think that he's a piece you don't want to just throw away because I think he does have that superstar potential.
I would not trade him for Ariza.
No. That's why, because the only thing I would trade him for is, let's say, an Anthony Davis. If we were going to trade New Orleans, him for an Anthony Davis and whatever other piece we got to throw at them.
And Ingram only really does well when he drives in the ball. He's not
a great shooter.
No, he's not.
No, and everyone was like kind of hyping him up out of college that he was going to be a great shooter because he has good form and he was pretty good from 3 in college. It just hasn't translated yet.
I mean, I just pulled up right now. He's at 32.4% from the 3.
That's decent, but it could be
That's
better.
okay. That's okay.
But like a great 3-point shooter.
He doesn't even attempt it. He only attempts like 1.7 attempts per game.
Oh, see, yeah,
so he's not even going for it.
Yeah,
When he does, it's not that great.
No. Yeah, so that's another issue. So, I mean, I wouldn't have him start anymore. I would just keep Kyle Kuzma as a starter, especially seeing how well he's able to gel with LeBron.
Yeah.
And then just have Ingram come off the bench as the 6th man and control the bench. And I think because have you noticed when LeBron's not on the floor, Ingram plays amazing.
I heard he doesn't want to take that role though.
Dude, he's a rookie. I mean, he's young still, man, and he's playing with the champ, with the king, dude. You gotta make sacrifices. If he really is about winning, he would make a sacrifice like that because Odom did it.
He did.
LO did it, man. And Lamar Odom was he was a bona fide starter on any other team, and he was willing to make that sacrifice. And what the hell are you doing over there, Food, kicking the mics down?
That ain't me, dude. That's the
Who's
dog.
kicking mics?
That's the dog, dude. Stupid dog.
So, yeah, I mean, we'll see what they do. I actually really want them to trade for Ariza, but
there's no one to trade because they announced, as of Thursday this week, they announced that basically the young core is going to be untouchable.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Unless we can get like a Anthony Davis type player.
Yeah, we're not. I wouldn't trade the young core unless it was for something like that.
I learned earlier that we can't. That KCP has a no trade clause.
Yes, that's right.
So
that's right.
We're kind of limited with what we can do.
So what do you guys' thought? Let's just say they have Hart, they have obviously LeBron, Kuzma joins, and then in combination with Lonzo, how would Lonzo kind of help that dynamic?
Dude,
out?
I'm still not sold. I'm still not sold on him, dude,
he's not. You know what? I I see the potential. I see the flash. He's just too hesitant. If he were to...
He doesn't strike me as a confident dude on the court 100% of the time.
Because he passes a lot. He wants to serve his player. He wants to kind of serve his teammates up a lot, which I get. I get he wants to involve them, but he's a great scorer when he actually tries to score. Like, he could put on some moves, but he's always thinking team first rather than playing. And I think, you know what, man? Just go for it. If you can go for the shot, if you got the lane, just take it. Don't just try and be flashy and make these dumb passes. Like, make those passes when you can. Like, you know, Magic didn't always make behind the back passes every fucking drive. You know?
This is Alonzo's second year, right?
Yes. So he's developing, but I can see the potential with him and LeBron. I mean, I don't think he's going to be like a Kobe. Like, the only player on the Lakers right now that I can see would have that type of, you know, potential is Ingram. The rest I could see more as like support guys that we, you know, you would know, like a James Worthy type and stuff like that. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see what they do with the trade deadline coming up in February before the All-Star break.
Plenty of time still.
Yeah, plenty of time. Plenty of
They
season
can start
left.
trading free agents they signed earlier this year next week.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you know, speaking of free agent signing, this past couple weeks, the winter meetings started for the Major League Baseball.
Yeah, foo.
So during winter meetings, most of the time, that's when all the owners and all the GMs meet and they discuss, you know, what their game plans are going to be for the upcoming season, as far as rules and everything goes. And it also signifies the start of free agency. So,
and who we gonna get, foo?
The Dodgers made a great signing, I think. The Dodgers signed Joe Kelly, reliever Joe Kelly, to a 3-year, $25 million deal. So Joe Kelly, for you baseball fans out there,
he's from Boston.
He was on the Boston Red Sox last year, and he
shit.
was one of the relievers that shut us down in the postseason.
So hell yeah, we got him.
We
stole him, dude.
We got it.
What I remember from Joe Kelly is whenever he's on the mound, that guy looks like the most stoic motherfucker you've ever seen.
Dude,
you can look through their soul.
Oh man, and his arm, that 100-mile-an-hour pitch.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man, that's perfect. That's exactly what we needed because
Kershaw's on his way out.
Not only that, but we needed someone to alleviate Kenley. Because as we saw last year, and especially the year we played the Astros, we overused him a lot.
And you know what? He has health conditions that he needs to
Exactly.
actually recover from fully before I could trust him with being the lead closer again. Because I can see him coming in to be like a two batter guy, and that's it.
Well, so far right now, what their plan is for Kelly is for him to be the setup guy. So the 8th inning guy, 7th or 8th inning guy, and then Kenley would still close out. So that's their plan right now going into next year. So, but that's them expecting Kenley to be 100% next offseason.
That's why I'm just kind of being realistic. I don't know if he'll be 100%.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know. I'm hoping for the best. I think he can come back 100%. But you know what? If he doesn't, we got Joe Kelly now. Yeah. And we kind of shored up our bullpen there, and that's exactly what we needed. Though we still need help starting pitching wise too.
1 down, 2 to go.
Well,
we need another good pitcher, and we need a good stick, and we're back where we were last year.
Yeah,
we just need to make the playoffs, and we can make another run. So we just need the management to fucking not. I mean, they're already going to do it, but they're going to try to cut the salary again.
Yeah. Well, in fact, there have been reports. Buster Olney of ESPN, he actually reported that the Dodgers were shopping Matt Kemp and Yasiel Puig in potential deals, as well as Alex Wood and Cody Bellinger is even available.
What?
And the reason why is because they want to go after none other than Bryce Harper. They want to try and make a run at Bryce Harper because there is general interest for Bryce Harper in LA. It's just a matter of matching those contracts because this guy Bryce Harper, he wants like almost a $30 million a year contract.
No, he wants close to 40.
Oh, 40. That's right. Yeah.
His agent, dude, he's playing it so good. He's not going to attain any offers from the Nationals because he wants to see his market value first. And I heard because teams are tentative. Because here's what he wants. He wants 10 years, $400 million contract.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I'm hearing his agent is going to be willing to be flexible and for a shorter term, do like a 4-year, $160 million contract.
Yeah, I heard
So
that.
it's going to depend on his market rate, but his agent is really dead set, and I'm sure he is too, on getting close to $40 million a year as possible.
Well, it's because he wants to beat Giancarlo Stanton's recent contract. That's over 10 years. I think $350 million, something around that.
No,
something around that line.
it was 10 year, $250 million.
$250 million.
So he wants to beat that. So I'm sure he would take the $30 million for 10 years.
Yeah, so a lot of teams right now, like the Foo said, are very skeptical on jumping on that.
It's a ton of money,
It's
dude.
a ton of money, and then like even the Yankees said they're not interested in Harper at all
because they know he's going to command like big money.
Yeah, and the Phillies are actually leaning more towards Machado, I heard, than Harper. They're not really going for Harper. So I think the door is open for the Dodgers to make a run at him and to give him a pretty enticing offer. Some people were suggesting an offer of like a 4-year contract for 160, but with an opt out after 3 years.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but any 10-year contract, it has an opt out automatically after its 5th year.
Okay.
So when they sign 10-year contracts, they're guaranteeing their money as long as they don't renegotiate their contract. So
Interesting.
yeah, it's them securing their money. And dude, fucking Major League Baseball, they're the classiest. That's why, dude, as boring as their games can be, they're like one of the classiest sports still, because they give their players medical insurance for life.
Yeah. I mean, you play one
That's
game
why,
in the
dude.
MLB.
That's why, dude. Making it to the MLB is a big deal, and that's why so many people. That's why it's still a relevant sport, despite its oddities, like when fucking 18-inning game, fucking 1 run each. That shit's not entertaining, but like for hardcore fans, it is. So we'll see. I honestly think even if it's just a $4 million 4-year deal, I think the Dodgers should pay him $40 million a year.
So actually,
it would be worth it, dude.
Yeah. So from what I'm reading, it's his actual potential contract is $284 million, not $400 million. Yeah. So but he still wants to beat. It's essentially to beat out Giancarlo Stanton's contract, because Giancarlo Stanton is the highest paid player right now in the league,
right?
And with the longest term. So essentially, yeah, that's what he's looking for. He would also be looking more towards 350, but 284 is the more realistic number that he's throwing around.
That's what he can cash in now in case he gets hurt.
Yeah, and
has a devastating injury.
Yeah, and in case people don't want to pay him that $350 million, they just be like, look, we'll pay you the 10 years, 284. You can opt out after 5, and we can rework the deal. And
if he's still performing, and if not, he could do nothing and be like, hell yeah, I'll keep playing. That's why goddamn Albert Pujols keeps playing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because the Angels signed him to that fucking 10-year deal.
Yeah. Yeah, the Angels were not smart when they did that. Yeah. That
was Fu, I don't know if you know this. Mike Scioscia is no longer the Angels manager.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard he was on his way out. So who was the new one? Do we know that yet?
No idea.
You know what? I can find that, but
yeah, we can try to figure that out. But I'm feeling really good about the Dodgers. Fu, what do you think, man? Do you think we should make these moves?
I don't know, man. I don't think we should consider giving away our MVP.
To be honest, he didn't have a great year last year. So
during the regular season,
I would be interested to see what kind of value we could get.
I think we should just put confidence in the people who have been
But dude, that's not
coming through.
That's not how they play, dude. You know this. But actually, something a little funny, dude. About your boy Machado.
My boy Machado.
Boy.
He actually went.
My boy Machado.
Yeah, because you love him so much, dude.
I don't like that.
He went on an interview a couple weeks ago, and he was like called out by the interviewer of like, hey, why would you take it back? Would you say that you're not Johnny Hustle? And he said, yeah, I do. Looking back on it, I want to take it back, and I hope people can understand that, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, fuck you, dude. The damage was done.
Yeah,
Like-
he pretty much screwed us over, I feel.
He did.
I feel he screwed us.
Yeah.
He was-
He didn't show up, dude, when he was supposed to after talking all that shit and acting kind of like a prick
Very much so.
on the field. Like, come on, dude. You wasn't classy one bit.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. It was everything he was doing, from
His mannerisms,
his mannerisms,
his body
to
language.
his body language, to kicking what's his name's Aguilar's foot on the bag in the Brewers game.
And then on the game they lost too, he tried to do it again.
It's like, dude, come on, man. Like, there's no need for any of that cheap shit. Like,
Right, you
this
better
isn't street ball.
You got to
Like,
take it on, dude. You got to fucking take that punch to the chin and be like, all right, I lost the game. We got to just do it next time.
Yeah. Yeah, so you know what? Unfortunately, the Angels do not have a manager yet. They're still on the search right now.
Cool.
So, hopefully again, Dodgers can change this and turn things around.
I'm excited for the next couple months.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're gonna get some good news coming up.
Yeah, exactly. On other news, so I came upon this interesting article recently. It's from ESPN. Outside the Lines reported that health report uncovers disturbing food violations in sports stadiums.
Oh no,
What?
Foo!
Yes.
Foo, your beloved Dodger dog that you love overpaying for.
I hate the Dodger dog with a passion.
So ESPN's Outside the Lines released data Thursday regarding food safety violations in the 111 major professional sports venues in North America. So according to ESPN's.com's Paula Levine, 16,900 routine inspections were conducted at the venues in 2016 and 17, resulting in 28% of them incurring a high level violation at half or more of their food stands. So Levine noted that a high-level violation is one that poses a potential threat for foodborne illness. So,
Damn.
Well, listen, you can't be selling sushi
and expect it
when
to
you're
hold
not
over.
next to the ocean. Dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
So per the data,
Good point, Foo.
the Charlotte's Hornets Spectrum Center had the highest percent of food
No
vendors
way.
with a high level violation at 92%.
What
Yeah!
the fuck?
92%.
Wouldn't that shut any place down?
You would think, right? Dude, that should give them an F. They should have an
Dude,
F
they
on all
shouldn't be
those
even able to
stands.
play home games
Oh my
anymore.
god!
What the fuck?
So that included specific violations such as beer leaking from the ceiling at a bar in the venue, and
Ooh.
a bartender using their hand to handle garnishes in 2016.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So other venues with violations.
To be fair, though,
Yeah.
I would be lying under that ceiling, taking it all in.
Would you really want that beer though, coming from
All
the
he needs is
concrete
all he
ceiling?
I mean,
It's a
it's
filter.
the same shit. It's the same shit as anything
That's
else in
true.
the building.
It's true. Put in a
If
filter
anything,
and you're
just-
good.
Dang, you make
Get
a
up,
good,
dude.
you make a
Just
good
to have
point.
them give you a coffee filter, food, boom,
Oh, that's it. I'm
dude,
done.
boom, done.
Cool.
Done.
Where's this place?
Charlotte, man.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Let's go, man. Michael Jordan owns them.
I'm good.
So other venues with the violation rate over 80% are now the now closed Palace of Auburn Hills, the Detroit Pistons ex location, American Airlines Center, Dallas Mavericks, and the Dallas Stars stadium right now at an 83.08%.
Dude.
Jeez.
Bank of America Stadium, the Carolina Panthers stadium in North Carolina, at 82.61%. And, oh man, you guys are going to be glad we didn't go to this stadium. At Broncos Stadium at Mile High,
Oh, fuck.
80.43%.
Jeez.
Yeah, per Levine and Sandra Fish, some of the major egregious violations occurred at the Colorado Rockies Coors Field, which ranked 99th on the list with violations at 71.96% of its vendors, dude. So,
Well, good thing the Dodgers took care of them early in the playoffs.
Yes.
yes. So again,
If anything, they're protecting the good people of Denver from preventing them from being in the playoffs.
so I mean, while the data is jarring in some cases, not all of the venues housing NFL, NBA, MLB, and NHL teams are rife for violations. The lowest percentage belongs to the Golden State Warriors arena, Oracle Arena, at just 1.12%. Honestly, I would not mind taking that 1.12%.
Yeah, after all that.
After all that,
Jeez.
give me my 1.12%.
Wear with a badge, too.
Oh, man. Well, even, you know
a
what?
feather in your cap.
The second
in the sports world.
Seriously, I mean, the Hawks at the State Farm Arena are just in second place at 4.17%.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
So
so
Golden State's got a good operation over there.
Hell yeah. Other operations such as Houston Texans NRG Stadium, the Bucks at the Bradley Center, the New England Patriots Gillette Stadium is also one that that's actually pretty low. Each of them respectively 4.4%, 6.67, and 7.33.
Jeez.
So everyone, make sure you look at the ratings of the stadiums you're going to.
Yeah, it's right on the window. When you walk in.
Oh, man.
Oh, this stadium has an A.
On the ticket booth?
Yeah, man. Oh, my God. You know what, though? I think one stadium that would probably have some shitty food or make you sick, maybe the Coliseum in Oakland.
Oh, yeah.
Where the Raiders and the
I had a
A's.
hot dog there. I was fine. I was still alive the next day.
In your face, George.
Well, you know what? I guess that's one thing that's not wrong with the stadium. But you know, there is something else that's wrong with the stadium. The Raiders won't be playing there next year. No, they will not.
Yeah.
And the city of Oakland is quite upset.
Why?
They're not happy.
They're not happy.
They should have given them a better stadium to play in.
You know what
They were playing on a freaking baseball field.
Yeah, but
listen, the A's were not playing on a football field. The Raiders were playing on a baseball field.
No, I understand.
That's exactly what was going on. And it strikes me as weird that they still canceled that game in Mexico City due to course conditions. When you have a fucking baseball field, you have a pitcher's mound getting in the way, possibly changing how a game is played.
To be fair, they don't have
level
they level the pitcher's mound before they start the game. But the
Not
ground,
in my head.
Yeah,
In my head, I see somebody winding up for a fucking curveball, dude.
and then getting tackled at the same time.
Fucked up immediately after.
Well, you know what, man? The city of Oakland doesn't see it that way. In fact, the city of Oakland decided, let's fucking sue the Raiders. So
Suing the Raiders?
the Oakland,
Ooh,
so
they're
the city of
suing the
Oakland
Raiders.
sues the Raiders and the NFL for the illegal move to Las Vegas in federal court.
Under what grounds?
So the city is seeking monetary damages in a lawsuit filed against the Raiders for the upcoming move to Las Vegas. So per Kimberly Veklarov of the San Francisco Chronicle, the city said in its lawsuit, all 32 teams colluded in an illegal cartel that demands cities publicly finance new stadiums or be at risk of losing a franchise to relocation. So, per one of the residents, per attorney Barbara Parker, in a statement, the Raiders' illegal move lines the pockets of NFL owners and sticks Oakland, its residents, taxpayers, and dedicated fans with the bill. The purpose of the lawsuit is to hold the defendants accountable and help to compensate Oakland for the damages the defendants' unlawful actions have caused and will cause the people of Oakland. So she doesn't have. She has a point, I think, because why is it up to the fans to pay for your fucking multi-billion-dollar stadium when, in fact, you are making money off your team that's playing in said multi-billion-dollar stadium? Like, what are the fans getting back besides having the team there?
Well, doesn't Mark Davis look like a grown-up Stewart from Matt TV?
He does. he does, man. You know what? In fact,
like if Michael McDonald Stewart from Matt TV grew up and bought a football team, it'd be Mark Davis.
Yeah, sure is. And it's funny is that him and John Gruden almost have the exact same haircut.
There you go.
Yep.
Almost.
Almost. John's a little bit more fancier, which is funny. But yeah, so obviously, the Raiders aren't fans of this.
Fu, you're a Raider fan.
Would boot it. We won last week. What you got? Dude?
So owner Mark Davis,
Sorry, I brought it up.
good old Stewart from Mad TV told ESPN's he told ESPN's Paul Gutierrez last month he would prefer to play next season in Oakland, but, and I quote, "Why would I give them $3, $4, $5 million in rent that they're going to turn around and use to sue me?"
Ha! That's a good point, I guess.
I guess he still got sued. So
Yeah, but they're not getting his money.
That's hilarious, though, right? Yeah. What a dickhead!
But now comes the decision as to where the hell are we playing next year, because we obviously can't play in Oakland anymore.
Vegas isn't ready.
Vegas isn't going to be ready till 2020. So the only options for them to go
Where
to
the Chargers are?
San Diego.
Oh my God, that's right.
Or Santa Clara's Levi Stadium.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot San Diego. I mean, it's not like they just tore it down immediately after the
Qualcomm's
Chargers
still there.
left.
Oh no,
Dude.
There's still a stadium for rent there, dude.
Yeah.
So
I bet you're like, hey, we'll cut you a sweet deal.
It's
Sweet
a
deal.
fucking ghost
Discount.
town in there right
Give you
now,
a
right?
discount.
What's going in there right now? Like motocross or some bullshit?
And you know
I don't
what,
know,
dude?
probably.
There's enough SoCal Raider fans where they would fucking
drive down there. It's
San
just a
Diego.
couple hours away.
You know what? There's a large number of Raider fans in San Diego already that live there.
Exactly.
So,
true.
I mean, it'd be so hilarious, though, that
They
the
just-
Chargers come to LA and the Raiders go to San Diego. What the hell?
But they're just sleeping over. You know,
Yeah.
they're not there permanently.
Dude,
Can we crash at your pad
Yeah.
for like a year?
Dude,
It's totally an Oakland Raiders thing.
if they
to
move,
do.
if they move to San Diego, they should totally change their mascot to a shark wearing sunglasses, dude.
Oh man.
Jeez, that's Jossum.
They're also saying don't discount an early move to Las Vegas. It's still possible, or
Fuck
or even Reno. Yes, Reno, where the university,
biggest little city in the world.
yeah, well, they actually have a pretty decent sized stadium where the University of Nevada, Reno plays. So that would be their only other option. Maybe if they don't want to go to, because I don't think San Diego would welcome them in
No,
open
you don't
arms.
think so?
Not the Raiders, man.
Huh.
For the amount of years that those guys have been rivals, I don't know if that.
Wouldn't be pretty.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
Just
look,
remember, man, the Charger fans in San Diego didn't move.
yeah,
They're still there.
And do you realize that the Chargers being here in LA, like all the Raiders fans fucking hate them even more. Like that's one of the reasons why the Chargers aren't really getting any recognition. And they're a pretty goddamn good team. Like they
beat the Chiefs,
yeah,
dude.
They just beat the Chiefs tonight with 8 seconds left, scored a touchdown and converted the 2-point
Listen,
conversion.
man, they were down a touchdown, and instead of tying the game, they went for 2.
Nice pause. Thank you.
I was at the edge of my seat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pause for dramatic effect.
The ball's on them, man.
Yeah, and they actually take the lead now in the AFC West over the Chiefs with this win. So
Chargers are the best team in the AFC.
the
Rams are the best team in the NFC, fool.
no, the Saints are the best team. In the
Fuck you for shitting on me.
And that's a goddamn shame, by the way. Fucking Rams had to blow it.
Dude, you know what though? That Bears defense is just another.
And they were
whole other
home,
beast.
too. They were
And they were at home, yeah.
So that didn't help.
Unfortunately, the Rams. You can't expect a West Coast team to be able to just immediately adapt to fucking freezing weather.
But
like
you know what, though?
20 degrees
You know
below.
what, though? The Bears played in that weather.
Yeah, but dude, have to deal with that year round. Practice it. They can practice in it. The Rams only had to do this for 1 week.
It only starts getting cold in...
Have you ever played football in the freezing cold?
Have you?
Yes. It's not fun. It hurts. Everything is intensified.
Does flag football count?
No, dickhead. Like everything.
I just didn't want no CTE. I was very forward thinking.
Yeah,
as a child.
anyways. Bitch. Like every hit it just is. The sting is much worse. You stiffen up a lot more. That's why you see these guys in the heaters on the sidelines. Like they even have like these built-in heaters into the benches so they can stay warm. Because these guys can freeze up real quick, and it sucks. It really sucks when you have to play in cold weather, let alone freezing cold weather.
Imagine, dude, playing sports with shriveled dick, dude.
Yeah, it's not fun. Well, you know what, man? I think it's time for our favorite portion of sports.
Oh, okay.
Our pick'ems. So, last week, the Foo asked Josie to make some pick'ems for our fantasy football. So, the teams again were Deshaun of the Dead versus Iron Ram, Two Pump Chumps versus SoCal Ram, DJ Press Play versus Chivas, and Yantas versus Guns N' Roses. So, Josie picked Shaun of the Dead to win out against Iron Ram, SoCal Ram to beat the Chumps, Chivas to beat Press Play, and Yantas to upset Guns N' Roses. So this is how it played out, Fu. You ready? You ready?
Whoa.
Do you have a drum roll ready? Do you have a drum roll ready?
No, I don't.
Oh, you suck. There you go, yeah. So,
The ground shaking.
Shaun of the Dead versus Iron Ram. Shaun of the Dead won.
What?
Yes, sir. I beat the shit out of Lil Cell. And then
Food because Lil Sal was relying on Jared Goff.
he was relying on Jared Goff, and he put up the big negative boer.
All right,
Yeah,
all right.
one of the few quarterbacks to put up a negative.
Food,
this year.
the Bears turned on the AC, and he didn't like it.
He didn't like it, man. He said, "Can you put it at a nice crisp 72?" And they said no. They said no. They didn't want to do it. They didn't want to do it. So next game, Two Pump Chumps versus SoCal Ram. SoCal Ram ended up being the winner. So Josie, you got that right.
Yeah.
You're 2 for 2.
All right.
Next with DJ Press Play, or as Josie likes to call him, DJ No Chill.
That's right, man. DJ No Chill.
DJ No Chill. DJ No Chill.
Versus Chivas. Chivas pulls off the upset and beats DJ No Chill.
You're a winner, guy.
And-
You're 3 for 3.
And the last game, Yantas versus Guns N' Roses. You were you kind of missed on that one, and Yantas lost to Guns N' Roses.
come on, man.
So you're 3-1, 3-1. It's not bad. It's not
Foo
bad.
in your face.
And Guns N' Roses is the Foo,
Right.
yes. Unfortunately. So, but you know what? Those weren't the only picks you made, Foo. Those were not the only picks you made, because we have a Sacco Bowl we also have to worry
Sacco
about.
Bowl. Okay.
And
So
this,
is for the battle of the shittiest team, Foo.
and it was Matt Strinkin Fortes versus Lick Bush. And you picked Lick Bush to win out.
Yeah.
And, sir, you are correct.
Woo-wee.
And now,
As predicted, Maddie is the first participant in the Sacco.
he is the first participant. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Deservedly so, with a 2-13 record.
2 wins and 13 losses.
And we've only played 14 games. Wow. And then next is Guilty versus Los Borrachos.
Okay.
And you picked Guilty to come out victorious. And you are correct.
Dude, you were good.
Uncle
Dude,
Gil.
Foo, you are good.
You were 5 and 1
Except for
in
your
the
trolling
fantasy.
pick.
Damn.
If you,
Shouldn't have trolled me, brah.
if you didn't troll him, man, you better been right. So, but you know what, man? It's not done yet. It's not done because we still got the championships coming up. And we still got 2 more games. So these next matchups, we got the Shaun of the Dead versus none other than Guns N' Roses.
Oh.
We got a good old-fashioned football rivalry. Football Bowl.
Who will win, Foo?
We got a Foo Bowl.
I don't know, man. Let's see here. Foo, you have been pissing me off a lot lately. I'm gonna go with the Foo on this one.
Oh, you're a dick.
Because
You're a
wait,
dick.
hang on.
Yeah.
Because good things happen to bad people.
Well, right now I'm leading him 32-4.
But you know what, dude? His biggest guns.
Put up pretty decent numbers. Consistent. We're still projected to beat the shit out of you, so calm your fucking tits, man.
The quarterback was scoring 40 all year. He took a night off and scored 24.
Oh, crazy.
So I got a chance.
Interesting.
And yours will only
I
score
got a chance,
13.
man.
So one more.
For shit's sake.
And the last one, SoCal Ram versus Chivas. Who do you think will win, SoCal or Chivas?
I think Chivas is going to take it.
Chivas
Yes.
and me in the championship food.
I think so.
I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
Yeah.
One bit at all. Well, let's move on to the actual football.
Woo!
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, let's talk about our picks now.
Let's do this. Let's do this thing. So, last week, let's see how everyone finished off. The Foo finished off 4-3, getting the Panthers, the Bucks, and the Houston game wrong. I finished off 4-3 as well, but I got the Bucks, the Houston, and the Eagles game wrong. Yeah, damn Eagles, bastards. And then Josie, you I don't know what happened to you last week, man.
Oh man.
You had such a great week the week before, and you had a 2-5 week last week.
I had to take a chance, or otherwise I wasn't going to do anything.
Oh, you took the wrong chances.
See,
You
Foo, he
should've
likes
just
to
stayed
wait
pat.
for our picks, Foo. See that?
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
What you talking about? You guys could still follow suit. Anyways, and you know what? You know what, man? Steph did not do that bad again.
Okay.
She was above 500 again.
There you go.
She was 4-3 as well.
Oh, wow.
So she stayed pat with me and
Progress
the
for
Foo.
women, Foo.
Oh, jeez.
So as the standings are now, well, what the hell happened here? Anyways, as the standings are now, the Foo's in the lead still at 46-26. I'm following behind at 45-27, and Josie, you're following a little behind at 39-33.
Awesome.
And you know what? Steph's back at 500 at 36-36.
Ah, you don't say.
Yeah, man. So she's coming up. She may pass you if you fuck up again. So
Yeah. Well,
don't
Don't be
fuck
doing
up.
that.
Don't do that. Don't
all
do
right.
that.
Cool. Well, let's see. What do we got going?
Foo, we need your predictive fantasy football power to translate to real foosball.
All right.
Predictive
Let me
power.
put that hat on. Let's do this.
All right, Nostradamus. First game: Browns at the Broncos.
What's the line?
Line is Denver minus 2.5.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Denver on this one.
Denver. Foo.
Same.
I'm going with the Browns. I think.
Why?
You know what?
This is a fucking juice.
Besides that.
Besides that,
my
major factor. But besides that, the Broncos defense is actually pretty susceptible right now. They're down 2 cornerbacks. They're top 2 cornerbacks. So right now they only really have a pass rush. And Baker Mayfield, the quarterback for the Browns, he's actually proved that he can sling it down the field, and he's a pretty decent quarterback. And they got a pretty decent run game. And then, honestly, I don't have faith in the Broncos offense even, because they don't have their top receiver, Manuel Sanders. Their other receiver, Cortland Sutton, sucks. And so does Case Keenum. They lost to the Niners last week. And they
the Niners beat them
They
down.
shellacked them, dude. It was just brutal. Like, you would not expect that to have happened with the Broncos being 6-7, now being 6-8, or no, 6-9 now, right?
No.
No, I'll double check. I'll double check that.
6 and 7.
Actually, yeah, they are. Wow, Foo's right. They are 6-7.
Whoa, what do you know?
Well, dog my cat.
Well, dog my cats. So Steph had picked the Broncos as well. Next game is the Raiders at the Bengals.
Uh-huh.
So the Bengals are favored -3.
I'm taking the Bengals. You, Josh?
I am going to be taking the Bengals as well. I do not think the Raiders have anything in them to do anything.
I don't think they can duplicate another W.
Yeah, I think that last week was a fluke.
Yep.
So, Cincy for you as well. Next game is the Cowboys at the Colts. And
Serve it up.
it is even.
Serve us up.
You know what? This is a tough one for me. I'm gonna go with the Colts, only because every ounce of my body just can never pick for the Cowboys. So
I think the Cowboys will win, though.
I'm going with the Cowgirls, too. I think Indy's run out of luck.
get out.
With their quarterback.
No,
I
get
got
out.
that part, man. Thanks. Thanks.
Next game, dickhead derailing everything, is Titans at the Giants, and New York's favored -2. So
Foozy?
Steph actually picked the Giants. So Foo, what do you pick?
Let's see. And they're playing who now?
The Titans.
And the Titans. And they're going up against
Remember the Titans.
Giants.
the Giants. Okay.
Remember the
One more
Titans.
question.
Remember the Titans.
They're at the Giants, right?
At the Giants.
Okay. All right. At Giants. I'm going to go with the Giants.
The Giants.
Yes.
I'm going to go with the Titans. I do not think the Giants can really put up too much of a fight, especially if Odell's gone. I think the Giants will actually put up some numbers. On
are the Giants still playing Eli?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Remember that whole debate at the beginning of the season?
Yeah.
yeah.
Now
should
look
have.
at him. He's going to finish the year out.
All right. Well,
Good for him.
I mean, they're still not doing great. I mean, right now they're 5-8. So if they finish out 8-8, then okay, then they just need to get a couple pieces. But
Remember, they were 2-6 at one point.
they were
so.
2-6. That's true. That is true. So yeah, they've gotten a little better.
I'm
So,
going
who you
with the Giants.
All right. So next game is Seattle at the Niners. Seattle's favored -3.5. So Seattle's coming in this game at 8-5. They just came off a huge win on Monday from beating the Vikings. That defense looks still pretty good. I mean, Frank Clark, Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner's still a beast on that team.
Pete Carroll knows how to get the guys ready for the playoffs.
Pete Carroll's just one of the winningest coaches I've ever seen. He won 80 plus games in college with USC, and he won 80 plus games with the Seahawks, right, in the NFL.
Yeah.
And he's only been with the Seahawks for 11 years now. Yeah, about 11 years now. So I mean, yeah, he's been a pretty successful coach. So I'm actually going to be going with good old Cheaty Petey because
Cheater Peter,
man, and I'll admit it.
fucking SC fucks, dude.
Whatever. 11 championships, son. What's up?
How many in basketball?
Why you gotta talk like that, man? We're just having a good time. Thought we were just having a good time. Who you picking, Foo?
Seahawks.
Hi. Sure you going with the cheetah now too? Huh? Jumping on the bandwagon.
Well, they're gonna win this game.
Yeah. Josie?
I mean, why wouldn't they just pass it to him when they can just make the touchdown instead of throwing it?
They should have ran the ball to Marshawn.
Should have ran the ball.
Marshawn.
Should have ran the ball. The Seattle should have handed the ball off to Marshawn Lynch at the 1 yard
I still
line.
see that comment in fucking Sports Center
God.
memes, dude. It's awesome.
or the best one, the Falcons blew a 28-3 lead to the Patriots at the second half in the
they
Super
did.
Bowl. Oh man, I still love doing that to Falcons
Oh,
fans.
That's great. That's great. Anyway, what are we talking about?
Seattle versus the
Seattle
Niners.
versus the Niners. I'm gonna unfortunately have to go with the 49ers on this one.
Oh,
The Foo wants the Rams'
He-
division to be crowded.
he does. He does.
No, I just think that's what's gonna happen this weekend.
Probably.
Another upset. I mean, we'll see. The Niners pulled off
They
a nice
kicked ass
upset
last
week.
weekend. George Kittle came out of nowhere and had a 1,000-yard
I mean,
receiving season.
they're a 3-10 team, but yeah, I mean they got good pieces.
And if I want to get ahead of you guys in this fucking pick'ems,
Yeah, you got to make some moves.
I need to make some moves.
You need to make some moves.
Well,
Steph,
Foo, you got to be smart about it.
this was not. But anyway,
I've seen crazier things.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, Steph picked the Seahawks as well. So next pick is the Patriots at the Steelers. So Josie, who you going with?
Patriots.
Pats.
Yes.
I will be going with the Steelers. They got to make moves like now if they want to survive and go to the playoffs. So I think this is going to be one of those games. Being played at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, I think they got a good shot of
Heinz.
upsetting the Pats, especially with the Pats coming off a huge loss like that game last week against
Devastating
Miami.
loss.
Did you see that, Foo?
No.
Josie? Miami with final seconds
Was
in
the
the game.
clock expiring?
Yeah, clock expiring. Did hook and laterals and
Did two hook and
laterals, and was able to run it in for a touchdown to win the game.
Dang, crazy.
Yeah, it's now known as the Miami Miracle. yeah, it was a miracle, man. Like you see the replays, like we'll show you them.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like
Dude,
anybody out there, go look on YouTube.
We'll watch it after.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's a great highlight. Highlight. What about you, Foo? Who are you going with? Pats or Steelers?
Pats.
Pats.
That's all the way.
All right. So last but certainly not least, is going to be the Saints at the Panthers. And so New Orleans is favored -6. So I will actually be going with the Saints. I just think it's about time they just keep the ball rolling. The way they came back against the Bucs last week, they looked like they were dead in the water, and then all of a sudden they just came rolling back. And I think, especially with Cam Newton being slightly hurt in his shoulder, I think the Saints are going to take advantage of this for sure. So, Josie, who are you going with?
Yeah, I gotta say the Saints got it.
Saints, yes. Steph's going with the Saints as well.
Smart money's on the Saints, so I'm going to go with the Panthers.
Oh, to change it all up.
I mean, I'm in the lead. I have a game to give.
That's true. That's true. So, yeah, anyone interested in betting any of these games this upcoming week? Again, it's Browns and Broncos who will be playing today as of this podcast release on Saturday.
Who's Saturday NFL games?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now that everyone's off of bye weeks.
Houston will be playing too.
Yeah, Houston will be playing too as well against the Jets. Denver is favored in that game -2.5. Next game as well, Raiders and Bengals. That's going to be on Sunday. Cincinnati -3. Colts Cowboys is even. Titans and Giants again is -2. Giants favored. The Seahawks at Niners. Seahawks are favored -3.5. Steelers and Patriots. Patriots are favored -2.5. And then Saints and Panthers. Saints are favored -6. So everyone make your picks, and for all you fantasy football players out there, good luck in your championships if they're going on or if you're about to lead up to it. And Foo, fuck you. I hope you lose.
Oh, God damn.
And Joe C, man.
Yeah, man.
That's it for sports.